I'm asked what pots you should get for the kitchen, one I always turn to is a good quality stock pot. They're such a great investment, particularly if you love meal prepping, if you want to make big quantities of stock, even just for boiling large quantities of pasta. This is my 7-litre stock pot and it is fantastic when I want to make a big batch of stock. Because let's face it, if you're going to make stock at home from scratch, you want a large pot, you want to make a lot of this so you can freeze it for later. So I've got a couple of kilograms of beef bones that I got from my butcher. You want to roast them in the oven until they're a deep golden colour like this. The deeper the colour, the more intense the flavour is going to be in your beef bone broth or stock. So I've placed them into my stock pot and now we can add some aromatics. So you could add some carrots if you want. I don't have carrots today, but I have lots of celery, so celery can go in. Some hard herbs here like thyme and bay leaves, peppercorns, leave them whole, and some onions. I also leave the skin on the onions because they're also going to give this a beautiful golden colour. Now when you're making stock at home, you don't want to add any salt to it. We can season it later once it's ready to go. We now need to cover this with lots of water. You really want to cover all those bones. And then the heat goes on. You'll see as this comes up to the boil, a lot of the impurities will come to the surface. We're just going to skim that off, turn the heat down to low, and cook this for a couple of hours. We're going to make the most beautiful stock. All right, after a few hours, you'll see how much this stock reduces, and this is where the magic happens. This is like liquid gold. Now, you can reduce this even more if you like for a more concentrated flavour, but I think this is absolutely perfect. Allow it to cool slightly, and then all that needs to be done is straining. So I'm just going to strain this into a bowl. And if you want this to be even more pure, what you can do is place it into the fridge, allow it to chill completely, and you'll see a film of fat form at the top of it. You just need to scrape that off, and then you've got this stunning homemade beef stock. And after I've strained it from my stock pot, what I like to do is place it into jars or containers of your choice, and then you've got homemade stock ready for your next sauce or even a delicious soup.